Today we're diving deep into the true abilities that Buggy has been concealing and why he is such a crucial character. Buggy's journey from a mere pirate apprentice to a formidable force among the four emperors is nothing short of astonishing. His meteoric rise is intricately linked to the secrets of the Chop Chop Fruit's powers and their untapped potential, which will be the focus of our analysis today. Moreover, around Buggy swirl numerous startling truths and hidden secrets, making him an immensely significant figure in the One Piece world. We'll be breaking down these topics, passionately debated by Japanese fans for years, in an easily understandable English format, so make sure to stick around until the end. If you find yourself amazed by the secrets of Buggy's abilities, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment saying "Choppy Twists" to share your thoughts on the pivotal moments in Buggy's storyline. Now, let's get right into it. Let's start with Buggy's career. As a young boy, Buggy was part of Gall D. Rogers' crew, the Pirate King, serving as a pirate apprentice. He was also good friends with Shanks. Although the exact time he is joined is unknown, being part of a crew destined to produce the Pirate King, their voyages were undoubtedly perilous. The adversaries they faced must have been formidable, but surviving as a pirate to this day is an incredible feat in itself. He couldn't make it to Raftel, the final island, due to a high fever, but his career is nonetheless remarkable. The Navy has also viewed this with concern. The fact that he was a member of the Pirate King's crew, being revealed as a sworn brother of one of the four emperors, Shanks, has significantly boosted his reputation. He used to dislike attracting the government's attention and kept it hidden. After the dissolution of the Rogers Pirates, Shanks invited him to join, but he refused, not wanting to be a subordinate of Shanks. He was also disappointed to hear Shanks say he had no intention of heading to Raftel. Through these, Buggy's background tells us that he is not just an ordinary pirate, but a very special existence. Interestingly, Buggy once believed that Shanks was destined to become the next Pirate King. However, disillusioned by Shanks' declaration of not heading to Raftel, Buggy chose not to join his crew. Their conversation on the day of Rogers' execution in Logtown revealed that Shanks and Buggy had not met since then. Shanks only knew through rumors that Buggy continued his life as a pirate. Known as the Weakest Sea, the East Blue might have been where Buggy preferred to lay low to avoid the government scrutiny. In an unexpected turn of events, he clashed with Luffy's Straw Hat crew and was sent flying far away with parts of his body missing. His journey to retrieve his body parts was chronicled in the Buggy's Crew Adventure Chronicles, a series of cover stories. After many twists and turns, the Buggy Pirates reunited and sought revenge against Luffy in Logtown, which was thwarted by a bolt of lightning, marking one of the most perilous moments in One Piece history. Buggy didn't make a significant appearance in the main storyline until Impel Down, but a misunderstanding led to his capture at a marine base, bringing him back into the narrative. He was imprisoned in Impel Down, but his escape was facilitated when Luffy infiltrated the prison to rescue Ace. Unexpectedly, Buggy found himself allying with former foes for a common cause. In Impel Down, he managed to command prisoners likely stronger than himself and join Luffy and others in the Summit War. There, Buggy's impressive history became publicly known. In the New World, Buggy reunited with his original crew and the subordinates he gained in Impel Down, securing a position as one of the 7 warlords of the sea. He ran a pirate dispatch company, Buggy's Delivery, which thrived, especially after Doflamingo's defeat halted the inflow of weapons, leading to a surge in requests. Despite financial struggles with operational expenses like food, the business appeared to be doing well. However, this prosperity was short-lived as the abolition of the warlord system during the Reverie left him surrounded by the Navy. In a dire situation, Crocodile's coincidental arrival to collect a debt inadvertently led to the Navy's defeat, and it was mistakenly believed he came to rescue Buggy. Crocodile, being a pirate, would naturally engage the Navy if they were present, driven partly by his need for money. This situation led to the misconception that Crocodile was Buggy's subordinate, a rumor that even reached the Navy. In reality, the situation was quite different, with Crocodile having invited Mihawk along, leading to further misunderstandings that Mihawk was also under Buggy. Mihawk, desiring a peaceful life, seemed content to let Buggy take the limelight, suggesting it was more convenient for him. In the Cross Guild, a venture established by Crocodile and Mihawk, Buggy unexpectedly ended up being perceived as the boss. The pamphlets distributed far and wide, oddly depicting Buggy in a leadership role. The Cross Guild, an organization that innovated by putting bounties on Marines to proactively target them, became a significant threat in the eyes of the Navy due to its revolutionary business model. Now, with Mihawk, a peer of Shanks and a former crewmate of the Pirate King, involved, and Crocodile seemingly under Buggy's command, the Navy viewed the Cross Guild and Buggy with heightened suspicion. Following the defeats of Kaido and Big Mom, Buggy seemed to grow accustomed to his elevated status among the Emperors. Despite being the nominal boss, Buggy often found himself at the mercy of Crocodile and Mihawk within the Cross Guild. Yet, disregarding their intentions, Buggy has declared his ambition to seize the One Piece, with his followers seemingly aligning with this goal, suggesting a collective move towards pursuing the title of Pirate King. As Buggy himself has indicated, their strategy may involve cunning and subterfuge rather than direct confrontation. Next, let's delve into Buggy's abilities. His combat style is flashy, utilizing the powers of his Devil Fruit while wielding weapons like knives and cannons, including his signature Buggy Balls that resemble miniaturized cannons. Now, Buggy was the first Devil Fruit user Luffy encountered, possessing the Chop Chop Fruit, which allows him to disassemble his body at will. Despite being seemingly defeated by Zoro's slash, he used his ability to counterattack, proving his invincibility against swordsmen. Now, the question arises, can Buggy use Haki? Considering he spent time with Rayleigh, who trained Luffy in Haki and was mistakenly regarded as an emperor, it wouldn't be surprising if Buggy could wield Haki. However, it might be more amusing and fitting for Buggy's character if he couldn't use Haki, potentially even becoming Pirate King without mastering it. Buggy's charm is undeniable. Although it's speculative, his leadership over a strong crew suggests he might possess the qualities of a king, possibly hinting at a future where he could use Conqueror's Haki, as Luffy initially did unconsciously. Kaido mentioned that awakening occurs when one's mind and body catch up with their ability. Buggy, despite often leaving his body parts behind, has repeatedly overcome crisis with resilience and determination, even boldly aiming for the title of Pirate King, showing significant mental growth. Therefore, it wouldn't be surprising to see Buggy's Chop Chop Fruit awaken, adding yet another layer to his already fascinating character. Now, should Buggy's Chop Chop Fruit awaken, it might grant him the ability to disassemble not just himself, but potentially others or objects, turning this into a rather overpowered skill. Furthermore, this ability could be linked to the true nature of the One Piece. Remember the phrase One Piece, the singular great treasure? The term One Piece suggests unity, with one indicating singularity and piece implying a fragment or part of something larger. Although the Chop Chop Fruit's disassembly aspect is often highlighted, its essence might be depicted as the power to unite. By bringing together scattered fragments, it could form the treasure known as One Piece, aligning with the title in the concept of a singular great treasure. Roger's remarks about being too early might suggest that Buggy, after consuming the Chop Chop Fruit, lacked the maturity to utilize the power of uniting these fragments. Buggy's illness, preventing him from accompanying Roger to Raftel, could also be tied to the One Piece, implying he was deliberately left behind due to the potential implications of his ability. From the beginning of the story, Buggy, not the strongest character, has been deeply involved in the narrative, hinting at a significant role in the future. This theory, well known among fans, suggests that the cover of Volume 25 of One Piece might contain a foreshadowing of the future four emperors. Moreover, there's an intriguing detail where a goat in the center is depicted eating a piece of paper, which some interpret as divine. It's speculated that aside from Shanks, who is shown with his mouth closed, the other three might be awakened users of divine abilities. If Buggy were to possess a divine power, it might classify him as a Zoan-type user of the human fruit, mythical model of some sort. It's said that Zoan types can incorporate personalities, and assuming Luffy's free-spirited nature comes from Nika, Buggy's charisma and the ability to unify organizations could also stem from his Devil Fruit's influence. His series of fortunate events, such as the incidents at Impel Down with the Cross Guild, could be rationally attributed to his abilities. Notably, there are 4 divine abilities corresponding to the gods of the sun, rain, forest, and earth introduced during the Skypiea arc. If Buggy were to possess a divine ability, which one would he embody? As a forest deity, he might be associated with a figure like Faunus from mythology, suggesting numerous potential parallels. Now, this theory aligns with One Piece's narrative, often drawing from mythological elements, indicating Buggy might play a significant and mythologically inspired role moving forward. Now, in mythology, Noah's Ark and the treasure tree Adam are well-known examples that play significant roles in grand tales and legends. Similarly, Luffy's abilities can be closely associated with these mythological elements, though they don't always align perfectly. For instance, the characteristics of Faunus, which include dismembering, prophesying, taming, and guarding treasure, can also be seen in Buggy. There's a chilling tale about Faunus where he dismembers his love interest after being rejected, a point that resonates with Buggy's Chop Chop fruit powers. Faunus was also known for his prophecies, a trait that seems to reflect in Buggy's actions, especially when his delusions in Impel Down seemingly foretold his rise to one of the four emperors. Buggy's response to Luffy's claim of becoming the Pirate King, questioning if that makes him a god, hints at the potential of achieving a status equivalent to the Pirate King or even a deity. As a shepherd, Faunus was adept at domesticating livestock, paralleling how Buggy manages his subordinates, most of whom, excluding Mihawk and Crocodile, remain loyal to him. Furthermore, Faunus was dubbed the Guardian of Treasure, a title fitting for Buggy, arguably the most treasure-obsessed character in One Piece. The parallels and contrasts drawn between Luffy and Buggy, particularly their consumption of devil fruits, add another layer of intrigue to their dynamic. Both Luffy and Buggy share a profound connection with Shanks. Luffy unknowingly consumed the Gum Gum fruit, which Shanks had taken from an enemy, altering his destiny significantly. On the other hand, Buggy intended to sell the Chop Chop fruit for profit, but, in a panic caused by Shanks' appearance, ended up swallowing it, inadvertently gaining its powers. During the Summit War, both Luffy and Buggy, in their unique ways, expanded their circle of comrades. In terms of contrasts, Luffy's rubber abilities render him resilient to blunt attacks, while Buggy's Chop Chop powers, they make him immune to slashing attacks. Now, their approaches to combat also differ greatly, with Luffy primarily using martial arts and Buggy relying on weapons. Moreover, their attitudes towards comrades diverge. Luffy treasures his, where Buggy has shown tendencies to flee. While Luffy climbed to the rank of an emperor through sheer strength, Buggy's ascent seems more a matter of luck. The contrasts between the two are so numerous and deliberate that they invite further contemplation. Initially perceived as a mere weakling, Buggy's true strength now becomes a subject of speculation. His combats have been mostly with the early Luffy and briefly in Impel Down, suggesting that, like his past as part of the Pirate King's crew, he might be concealing his true strength. His claim of being strong if he gets serious hints at untapped potential. Furthermore, his survival and journey to the New World, despite originating from the so-called weakest sea, the East Blue, subtly indicates his strength. In One Piece, the portrayal of traitors is common, but Buggy might represent a positive twist on the traitor archetype. If this is true, it would be an astonishing misdirection. The moniker Clown Buggy and his clown-like appearance might actually be significant foreshadowing of his hidden strength. Imagine, if Buggy turns out to be the final boss, echoing their final skirmish as a tribute, that would be a thrilling narrative twist. Moreover, the possibility of Buggy becoming the Pirate King is also worth considering. He has already fulfilled a prophecy by becoming one of the four emperors, and given his luck, it's plausible he might accidentally find Raftel or reach it with the help of his competent crew. It's also conceivable that he knew about Raftel's location from his time with the Rogers Pirates. The scenario where Buggy becomes a Pirate King while other pirates are embroiled in conflict is entirely feasible. As previously discussed, if One Piece turns out to be a treasure that must be assembled from scattered pieces, the way Buggy and Shanks talk about it is intriguing. Buggy intends to take One Piece, while Shanks aims to steal it. The term take suggests picking up something that's been left behind, aligning with the idea of retrieving a treasure left by Roger. On the other hand, Shanks' notion of stealing implies forcibly acquiring something, hinting that Buggy's awakened ability might be key to obtaining One Piece. Since Shanks was also a member of the Rogers Pirates, it wouldn't be surprising if he's aware of the truth. Kaido and Big Mom, having been emperors for many years, seem to be on the cusp of reaching their ultimate goal, which they describe as going to take, indicative of their focused pursuit of their prey. Kaido's interest in augmenting his forces with Smile users and scouting enemies to join his ranks highlights his emphasis on military strength. Big Mom, on the other hand, prioritizes sweets over treasures, suggesting her quest for the title of Pirate King over the treasure of One Piece itself. While the current narrative suggests that Buggy's chances of becoming Pirate King are slim, should he achieve this title, there are underlying narratives that could support this outcome. The forthcoming battles for the title of Pirate King and Buggy's future actions are certainly something to watch out for. This discussion delved into the true nature of Buggy, a character present since the early stages of the story. Despite often being portrayed as a comedic figure, Buggy might hold a more significant role than initially perceived. The narrative skills of Eiichiro Oda in stirring the imagination through just one character's journey are indeed remarkable. Hey, that's all for today. This channel posts summaries and explanations and ranking videos that are all related to One Piece. If you like One Piece, we would be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. We thank you again for watching till the end. See you in the next video.